morning YouTube, Derek Shoehorn here for life advice. Got my morning cup of coffee and I'm going to answer a few of your questions today. I've had a lot of good questions coming in lately. Apologies if I haven't got around to answering yours yet. It's just that I've been working, as you've probably seen, on a few different projects besides just the Q&As lately. You may have seen some of the LA sports stuff has gone up now, where I'm commentating on sports events. This is a new thing for me, a new opportunity that has come up in my life, and I look to exploit that to the fullest. So keep them peeled for future LA sports videos. And I've also been doing a few slightly more advanced videos of my own, just where I'm covering specific topics, not really in response to any question from a viewer. But today we're going to keep it old school. We're going to go Q&A style, and I've got a few great questions here that people have left on Twitter at Derek Shoehorn and in comments under my videos. So without further ado, let's get right into your questions. Derek, I don't know how to feel. Is it okay that Elon Musk wants to release all of the terrorists from prison? Well, actually, a lot of people may not have read about this. I think it was just one of those things he tweeted out. And as everyone knows who uses Twitter, it flashes by real fast, so you may not have seen it. But Elon Musk did recently tweet that he wants all terrorists released from prison. And obviously, I think that's a very bad idea. I'm a huge fan of Mr. Musk. I'm wearing my SpaceX swag once again today. And I'm very impressed with what's been going on with all the blasting the rockets into space. But releasing terrorists from prison is just a crazy idea. And Musk is prone to these types of outbursts now and again. We all remember the submarine incident, the joint incident, this type of thing. He will just come out with some crazy off-the-wall statement now and again, which seems to me to jar with the output of his other work, which is always perfect and smooth. You know, Tesla have had no problems ever. SpaceX probably never will have a problem. And the Boring Company hasn't even got off the ground yet. So I don't know what he's thinking, tweeting out this kind of thing about the terrorists. Obviously keep them in the prison, and if we find any more terrorists, put them in prison too. So that's what I would say about that. The only time, I think it is probably okay sometimes to release a terrorist from prison if you think that you can get them to do something that will be helpful to you. So I don't know, if you want something terrible done but you don't want to do it yourself, maybe then it's worth bringing out the terrorists from prison. But other than that, I wouldn't do it. So no, I don't think that Elon Musk is correct when he says that we should release all of the terrorists from prison, and that's how I think you should feel about that too. Derek, what are the benefits of VitaFlex, and where can I purchase a lifetime subscription? And that question is from Professor Lam Pansman in Austria. Well, thanks Professor Lam for that question. It's a very good one. Those of you who saw Dr. Pam Landsman on the channel not long ago will know that VitaFlex is a new supplement. It's a new type of supplement, totally groundbreaking in the supplement market, because it has an entirely unique delivery method that no other supplement has ever had, and probably no other supplement ever will in the future, because it is patented, which is obviously in the supplement world, that means that it can never be copied. So what you do with the VitaFlex, as I explained well, Dr. Pam and myself both explained in the interview that we did not long ago, which you can find on the channel. The way it works is it's a pill, the usual size of pill, but it weighs as much as a very heavy kettlebell. So you just use it like a kettlebell. You do your reps. You can even, if you want, you could do some overhead presses with that. You could lay on your back and do bench presses with one pill in each hand. The options are as unlimited as the options with a kettlebell. And then on top of that, when you eat it, you get the vitamins too. Admittedly, it does kind of weigh you down for a little after you've eaten it. I will warn you of that. But that's a small price to pay. And also, if you do that and then say go for a run, that's equivalent to doing a ruck run, because you have that extra weight on. So it's just a highly recommended product, and I hope to be hosting on the channel a commercial for VitaFlex very soon, so keep and peeled for that. Derek, do you believe in the Men in Black? Well, I assume that this question is not referring to some of the protests that have been going on lately, because the one that happened near here, there were a lot of Men in Black there, but I think probably this is talking about those guys in the black suits and the sunglasses from that movie, which I forget the name of. I have met those guys once in a bar. We were playing pool, but I'm pretty sure that they spiked my drink, and I don't remember anything more about that. So yeah, of course I believe in them. I've met them. I've played pool with the guys, but I don't like them. I mean, I think it's a pretty nasty thing to do. Spiking someone's drink is not okay. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. Everyone knows that. So yes, I believe in the Men in Black, but I do not like them. Derek, in the 1930s, men from all over the world traveled to Spain to fight against fascism. If you had been around at that time, would you have gone to Spain to fight in the Civil War? Well, I don't really have to cast my mind back even that far, because we had a similar situation, and maybe it's still even going on now, I don't know, but the Syrian war also attracted people from all over to go there and fight for their various causes. And if I had to choose, I know this isn't what the question is, but if I had to choose between going to fight in Spain in the 1930s and going to fight in Syria more recently, I would choose Syria. And the reason why is because I've seen photographs from the 1930s. Obviously they're black and white, but they looked like a ragtag bunch. Those soldiers, they were a ragtag bunch. They just threw together their uniforms from whatever, and it just didn't look very stylish to me. Whereas if you look at a militia like ISIS, for example, they look pretty cool. I can see why so many kids want to go and join those guys. Some of the garms that they're rocking are pretty cool. Some of the camo patterns there, those desert scarves they wear, it's a good look, you know. And I would say the same for a lot of the modern militias, that it's a style thing for me over anything else. I don't believe in any of the causes that anyone fights for. I think it's crazy to go and do that stuff, fighting for other people. I mean, I don't know how that helps your self-development at all, to be honest with you. I mean, it's going backwards. It's rowing backwards when you do that. So I don't know. No, the answer is no. In Spain in the 1930s, no, I wouldn't have gone because, like I say, it's just a bad look, and also I don't believe in any of the causes. Alright, so thanks for those questions, guys. Great questions as usual. Keep them coming in. I'll be back to answer them at least once a week. Also keep them peeled for all the other types of content, the LA sports, and my instructional videos and informational videos that are going to be coming up soon. If you took value from this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and you can also follow me on Twitter at Derek Shoehorn. Keep growing. No cheat days.